Alright, so I'm going to be discussing the Plyler vs. Doe court case, which discusses the question of, can children of illegal immigrants be denied access to public education? So I'm going to start off by giving you guys a little bit of a background information. So in 1975, the Texas legislature allowed school districts to deny enrollment in public education to students who were born in different countries and not legally admitted into the United States. So 2 years after this legislation was passed, the Tyler Independent School District in Texas adopted a policy that required foreign-born children to pay tuition if they had been illegally admitted into the United States. A part of this policy was that students had to show proof that they were legally admitted into the United States. And to do so, they had to either show documentation proving that they were legally present, or they had to have immigration authorities confirm that they were in the process of securing this documentation. So here's kind of how the court case played out. There was a group of students who lived in Texas but came from Mexico, and they could not prove that they had been legally admitted into the United States. So the Tyler Independent School District was denying public education to these students, and it brought a class action lawsuit that challenged the policy of the school district. The class action motioned that the district court prevent the district from denying a free public education to the students in the class. The rules of the court case is that the plaintiff are the children from the Tyler Independent School District who were being denied public education. The defendant would be the school, the superintendent, and then the members of the Board of Trustees. And then the party defendant was the state of Texas. So at first it went to the district court, and the ruling there was that the policy had violated the Constitution and was considered prevented by federal immigration laws. The court made the ruling that through the policy that the district created, they had either the purpose or effect of keeping illegal aliens out of the state of Texas. Under current laws and practices, the district court said the illegal alien of today may as well be the legal alien of tomorrow. And with that, without an education, these undocumented children who are already disadvantaged as a result of poverty, lack of English speaking ability, and undeniable racial prejudices will become permanently locked into the lowest socioeconomic class. Ultimately, the district court sided with the students over the district. However, the school district filed a petition, and the Supreme Court allowed the reviewing of the case. So part of the defendant's argument was that the district put the policy in place primarily as a financial measure to avoid a drain on the state's finance. There had been issues concerning the public schools in the state due to an increase in special education needs for the immigrants. Another reason was that the school district believed that exclusion of the immigrants in the public school system would improve the quality of education in Texas. So as this court case went to the Supreme Court by a 5-4 vote, the court found that any resources which might be saved from excluding undocumented children from public schools were far outweighed by the harms imposed on society at large from denying them an education. The court held that illegal aliens were entitled to the protection of the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, which stated, "Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws." The Supreme Court backed up their decision by saying that it is senseless for an enlightened society to deprive any children, including unauthorized immigrants, of an elementary education because of the long-range costs of excluding any children from public schools may well outweigh the cost of educating them. The Supreme Court stated that the district had no rational basis as to deny public education to illegal immigrants based on their immigration status. By denying these children an education, it would prevent them the opportunity to be a part of the society.